What's up, everybody? This is the NYC Nobodies Podcast. Back at it again after a little bit of a hiatus. Me and Cesar went to the Great White North. Felix has been over here going to class.
Word up.
Learning how to grow the finer things in life.
You know what I mean?
And soccer everywhere.
Oh, man. It's been amazing, guys.
You cannot. The Club World Cup advertising is everywhere.
Gold
NYCFC is floating a giant pigeon around New York City tomorrow, and it's supposed to thunder and lightning. So if that thing gets struck by lightning, that would actually be pretty wild.
Maybe NYC, maybe that would be.
I hope no one's on it. I hope they just have a boat tugging it. I hope there's actually no one on the pigeon, but that would kind of be funny.
Yeah, it could be worth the ride to Barreto Point Park in Hunts Point tomorrow. So I mean, who knows?
If I was not working, I would for sure 1000% be out there just following a pigeon floating on the Hudson. That would be a great video. Just following it everywhere.
And the crazy thing about it too, one of the stops is going to be Frank Sinatra Park. In Jersey, kid. In freaking Jersey.
Hoboken, kid.
You know? Kid. So it's gonna be pretty fun tomorrow.
There's a lot of things to get to, guys. So as I alluded to earlier, we have a couple games to cover because the last game we did an episode was what game were we covering? Sheesh.
That was right before Montreal. Again, guys, sorry for not releasing.
Your game against Atlanta.
No, but
Atlanta. Wow, what a game that was. So, yeah, me and Cesar, we went to Montreal. That was exciting. We went and we watched the boys play.
And as per usual, the adventure's great. The result, not much.
The poutine must have been amazing.
I must be bad luck, bro. NYCFC never lost in Montreal. The two games I go to, they lose, bro.
That's true. I've been there twice before, and we won.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there once.
I thoroughly enjoyed
once. Yeah. We won playoff match. Nothing,
that one was the best one.
No, it was. It really was.
That was definitely.
But yeah. I mean, so gentlemen, I mean, as 2/3 of the New York City Nobodies were there. Get into it, gentlemen. How was the experience? How were the vibes up there?
As always, it was a great time. We road tripped up on Thursday, so that was the 26th of June. We left New York around 1 o'clock. Got to Montreal 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Who was riding with you?
It was me, Jen, Cesar, our boy Alex. Shout out.
Shouts.
Oh, whoops, wrong one. There you go.
There we go. We can finally hear it.
You hear it. It's been fixed. Camilo, my cousin Camilo out there, and Cesar. We went to the border, had no problems. Breezed. We first stop, obviously. The first.
Yeah, the dispensary.
We stopped and enjoyed some vitamins in Canada, and it was a great time, man. We truly love the city. We always get a good reception there. Honestly, it's cool, just being in such a different city on this side of the world.
Right.
The culture is very unique. The food is fire.
Yes.
So much shit. The food is open late too. Me and Cesar were eating food at 3:30. I almost got assaulted by a crackhead. This crackhead chick late at night. Yeah, she was like.
Where was this? Near Tavern Midway?
Nah, this was downtown Montreal.
Okay, because I have a separate story about it because there's this place, as I alluded to, Tavern Midway. So around the corner they had the poutine spot, and it was open at 3 o'clock. So I found myself chilling with Millie and hanging out with her. Shouts to Millie, and you know what I mean? It was pretty crazy, man. There was this old school strip club across the street. Amazing.
Poutine and strip clubs, baby.
Oh, that's all. Montreal's pretty real for that.
You were with me, Cesar. What was your experience, huh? What'd you think?
I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. I said it in that video that you released, for Chop. It's an adventure. It's an amazing adventure, but we're way too charitable. And we gave them 2 of their 3 wins. And that performance was abysmal.
Oh. Yeah, it was a shit game. Literally, the chirp was awesome, but the game was shit. There's legit just nothing to take from
it. Just watching it at home, I mean, it was just a boring game to watch. I mean, I didn't tell myself, something. If it wasn't for the fact that I support this club, I wouldn't have watched this game at all. In hindsight, so I mean, if gentlemen, I mean, we could just get into the match. I mean, I can, we get into the starting lineups because unfortunately,
Is this the starting lineup for Montreal?
Yeah. So
I mean, we can just say that. Literally, we can just say that they play five in the middle, and we just have trouble matching
I don't
up
think
with
we gotta
any
get
team
into
that
the
plays five
lineup.
in the middle.
There was nothing memorable.
That's literally the whole
chances. We
synopsis.
had chances and we just couldn't. It was abysmal. I want to forget that. Someone hits me with the Men in Black. Forget about that.
It's crazy because the book is already written, gentlemen. The book is already written on how to beat us. Like Cesar had alluded to, you set up that 5-man block in the middle. We're not going anywhere.
They can just move it back. They can have 5 in the middle or 5 in the back, and then we're just clueless.
Maybe later.
We recycled the ball way too much. Maxi was locked up.
Maybe later in the show we'll talk about possibly a solution to that problem.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, we go from that game, and of course, Pascal Janssen said highlighted a lot of things.
I don't know what Don Garber was thinking. I don't know if he was like drinking some Crown Royal one night, and he was like, you know what, the boys need to play Montreal and Toronto back to back. But Montreal owns us this year, brother.
Pathetic. That's pathetic. They're our freaking heel.
Yeah, they literally own us. You know what? Honestly, I don't even hate them. Their fans are dope, to be honest. So I really can't complain. That's all on us, bro. We should beat them. We're better than them. We can't. You got to point the finger at yourself. You know what I mean?
Pascal Janssen said it well enough. I mean,
speaking of him, he was missing that game. Sorry, Cesar, didn't mean to cut you off. So Mehdi Bellucci was the coach. Which shout out to Mehdi Bellucci. But it was still a shit performance.
So of course, we needed Pascal Janssen. We needed him to blast Pop Smoke before the game. And what a better way to do that than coming back to Felix's freaking borough, the Bronx, on Thursday, baby.
Yeah.
And Pascal knows the vibes in the boogie down, bro.
The Tim Hortons.
Switched it up. You got Twin Donut and Tim Hortons. Which one you want?
Before they played us, they had two very public, ugly divorces with Insigne and Bernadeschi. Cristo.
Oh man, that was
Toronto though, man. Not enough teams. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, bro, and just cut your fucking loss.
Right.
When something runs its course, you don't just keep doing it. They both. Bernadeschi played. He had his moments, but Insigne.
Yeah.
People thought that team was gonna do damage. They haven't done shit.
Well, the damage they've done is to themselves, and the damage that we did on Thursday was great. And another Thursday game, another Thursday blowout. Should have been 3-0.
July 3rd, the day before 4th. What a shit show.
It was a great way to start the weekend. So definitely.
I got the lineup. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
In between the sticks, we have Caesar's fellow compadre, Tomas Romero. In between the sticks, we had Micha Ilenic as starting right back. We had Hack as center back, Thiago Martins, Burke Risa finishing at left back. Then we had Baxi, Aiden O'Neill, Perea in the midfield. And up top, we had Agustin Ojeda at the right, Martinez in the middle, and Hannes Wolf on the left. Mm-hmm. And boys, what a night it was.
We were back.
What happened?
No, I'm saying we were back.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. We took those Kiatis, those Croskis, them Toronto.
Croskis and Utes.
Sorry, Greg Ranjit Singh. I apologize, but
yeah,
your city. He knows. I already talked to him about it. I said, "Listen, kids, sorry, we had to do that to him."
Sorry, I mean, it was definitely a little bit of crap about your city.
It was a very interesting game because starting off, we were having, I don't know, just it was going back and forth, and I felt like we didn't really have any control over the game. And then in the 20th minute, we had a set piece. I swear, I looked at Rory. Shout out to Rory.
Shout out to Rory, bro, man. It was so awesome to see him on Thursday.
Ireland. All the way from Ireland.
Shout out to the homie Rory, man. Definitely.
I told him, I have a feeling we're going to score right here. And sure enough, Hannes Wolf. Toma, bro.
Wait, was that the 20th minute?
Yep.
It was the assist. The assist was obviously by Micha Ilenic. So it was a beautiful, beautiful cross, man. I'm like, Well,
Shout out
man,
me.
you know something? Not for nothing. I'm glad that we have two right backs that are awesome and that could just cross the ball like no other. Like, I
Yeah.
think that's an underrated talent with Mitja Ilinic. I mean, I think he has the slightly better touch, but he just found Hannes Wolf, and Hannes Wolf just hits a rocket, hits off of one post, hits off the other one. Sean Johnson gives us the confused look, and it's 1-0 NYCFC. You
So
know what
what?
look I'm talking about, though? Huh? I just got
What?
sport on. You
One
know,
thing I did notice, what was I going to say, is what you mentioned about the 28th, the minutes before that. And again, Toronto had more men in the midfield, but they do not have any kind of fluidity. And once they get knocked once, they really didn't have a response. One thing I would say is we have, like you said, we have two right backs that can play really well, can whip in the ball really well. And shout out again, Rory. I was having a conversation with him, and we were saying how Illinois going forward might be better than Tavon. Of course, Tavon is now results of being more defensive. That's why he plays center back sometimes. And him being in their half and whipping in that cross is a good showing of that.
Hell yeah, man. Can play like
definitely.
a beast.
And another thing I want to highlight is the middle three. I always said the reason why sometimes we can't control games the way we want it is because our midfield is not balanced. And this is the midfield I've been asking for a while. You have your traditional 6 O'Neal, you have your box-to-backs Correa, number 8, and then of course you have the legend himself, number 10, who pulls at all the strings all the time. So
yeah, slots into the middle, slots back out to the wing. I mean, I think this, one thing that we've really seen with Maxi as he's gotten older, he's not as, I don't think Maxi was ever a fast runner, right? But as
he doesn't have to be.
I think he was faster than people give him credit for.
I think he was. Yeah, exactly.
He was faster before,
yeah. Exactly. He's faster than people give him credit for. But now that he's a bit older and he's lost a couple steps of pace, he's also become the cerebral mind of this club. Now, we already seen what it's like not to have this man in our lineup. We saw how terrible, how disjointed we look. So I really think that now he's playing a lot smarter. Everyone knows his tempo, where he's going to put the ball at. So I think now we're really starting to see, Maxi Morales, the genius, the actual, the little genius himself. He's like Yoda out there. You know what I mean?
He is, man.
Beautiful, man.
Baby Yoda, baby.
Baby Yoda, Grogu on the field, bro.
NYCFC fans appreciate this man and what is happening right now. This is an anomaly. Have a 38-year-old man basically. Yeah, he's carrying us. Hannes Wolf is playing like a beast. Alonso Martínez is playing fire. But for some reason, whenever Maxi Morales is not in the game, NYCFC is good as gone. So everybody just take a bow and enjoy him because truly, I think this is his last ride. So hold him close. You want that autograph? You want that picture?
Gotta get it now.
You want to tell him thank you for the club, everything he's done? Tell him now because this is truly amazing, a spectacle, and no one deserves our love more than our king, our GOAT, Maxi Morales.
I mean, it's obvious. We need a number 10. A number 10 is important for any team. And, I mean, we're going to get into it in a little bit, but seems like another number 10 is on their way.
I mean, Maxi played till what? He played all 90 minutes?
Yeah.
No, till the 84th minute. I mean, listen, guys, there's some 19-year-olds who can't even play 70. So, I mean, what this guy's doing is unbelievable. Whatever mate he's drinking, fitness guru, like brujeria he's doing to keep himself healthy. Gracias a Dios, bro, because we need him.
Nah, it's
guys,
amazing what we're seeing, man. He shouldn't be doing this at his age.
And also, I want to say, shout out to Cheyenne in between the clean sheets for showing up to NYCFC game, bringing her van to the Bronx. So shout out to her. That was dope. And I look forward to shooting content with her. Now let's move on to the Gold Cup, boys, because obviously there's
we haven't even finished the game.
What? Bro, it's over. We cooked them. We smoked them. You heard us.
We had 2 goals from our 2 wingbacks.
I forgot. Mitja scored
Kevin
the most insane goal I've ever. I don't even know how the fuck he scored that goal, but Mitja scored.
Mitja, oh yeah.
But this is what it is, though, because he's scoring those goals because of the positions he's putting himself in. We saw like he's cutting into the middle, right in front of the 18. He's gonna cut down the wing onto the outside of the box, right? So we are seeing these beautiful runs that he's on, and he's putting himself into some great positions to take some really good shots. That's what it
Absolutely,
really
man.
is.
No, and that goes to show he's getting more experience. He's getting more mature. He knows what to do when when we're attacking and when we're defending. And like you said, he put himself in the right position. And shout out, look, Kevin O'Toole, who knows that he's not going to start every game. Of course, Pascal Janssen trusts him a bit more. Trusts Reese a bit more to start because he's more defensive. But he came off the bench and immediately just connected really well with.
And funny you just said that, because in the 70th minute, Burke Reza was subbed out for Kevin O'Toole. And that was the same minute where we had that Tomas Romero own goal.
Yeah.
That was just in the box. It happens. It came up.
He can't beat each other up over it. But in true Warrior fashion, the boys hit him right back with honestly one of the sexiest goals I've seen NYCFC score in a long time. That's football, baby.
I mean, that was typical NYCFC. That's what we used to always see. Connect passes. The run he made, if you guys see the replay, he Hernandez didn't even look at him. He just knew he was running behind him.
This is chemistry. That's chemistry, dude.
He gave it to Wolf, O'Toole, and then Sean Johnson. Thank you for coming to the Bronx.
Thank you for coming, bro.
Scored in front of the Irish Godfather, Rory Devlin. So shout out to Kevin O'Toole.
Yo, Kevin O'Toole got that mean mullet going on, bro. I mean, are we not going to talk about this man's mullet, bro? Like, come on. Kevin O'Toole's mullet is looking shiny, my guy. Like, it's no joke right now. My man, his hair is just flowing, bro. Flowing. And you already see it in how he's running, bro. So it's great. I love it.
Nah, it's a fact, man. Like the boys are growing mullets and again W's. So thank God they bounced back. We got the W 3-1. Sean Johnson's return to the Bronx was spoiled for him, not for us. And yeah. So
just briefly before we move on, I was gonna say it's good to see at least. I mean, we beat Sean Johnson. We beat Dyla. Tati was in the building for the last game. Santi was in the building this time around. It's good to see our boys come back. I think Scally and Sands came back the last game as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one way or another, it's good to see or beat our boys. Whatever you guys think of them, of course, but they're part of our history and they're crucial. So, it's always good to see them back.
Yep.
Definitely. It's always good to see those alumni.
We're more than halfway through the season, guys. So enjoy these games because there's not much more before we get to the playoffs. Yeah. So let's talk about the Gold Cup. Obviously, we have two of our key players, our king, our captain, our keeper, Matt Freese, and our other king, Pura Vida, Alonso Martínez, actually faced off in the Gold Cup in penalties, and that was a really dope moment to watch.
I always said for me, it brought tears to my eyes.
One moment, NYCFC was the whole country paid attention.
Yeah, man, it was amazing to watch.
No, yeah,
and the game itself was pretty good too. I mean, Matt Freese was doing his thing. Alonso Martínez did score the goal for Costa Rica. So
and he almost knocked us out literally minutes later because Matt Freese had no, and it's not even his fault. That was
he
just
hit the crossbar again.
Well, it was the post, but yeah, he
listened. He's the post crossbar god, bro.
That's what he does. And I mean, we went from him almost ending us, and thankfully he didn't. So then that allowed Freese to do what he did, have his name in everyone's mouth around the country.
Oh man!
And proud moment to have both of them.
That was so
especially
amazing.
After John Tolkien almost fucking let the country down. Shocker.
Oh man, you see Josh Tolkien garbage. Anyway, but it was just for me just to watch that moment and just to watch that whole penalty round, like Matt Freese standing on his head. I mean, how many saves did he have? 3?
3.
Oh my gosh!
I think that's the same amount he had against Philly in the playoff last year as well.
And he gets right on 5 of the 6 penalties.
Oh, sorry, not Philly, Cincy, but
it's about the same amount. So I mean, I keep telling everybody, Matt Freese is the best keeper in MLS. There is no question. And his performance in the Gold Cup, it just solidifies that in my book. So shouts
he's
to
the best American keeper.
Matty Ice, keep doing your thing, baby. You know what I mean?
He's the best. There's no doubt in my Poach. Don't play with me.
He's our World Cup #1 next year. No question.
Don't fucking play with me, kid.
But yeah, I mean, listen, of course, that happened that was a quarterfinal. U.S. eventually went to the semifinal, beat Guatemala 2-1. And unfortunately, we couldn't take it home. I mean, that's another topic for another day. It was a much more weakened U.S. team. The guys who stepped up and who actually took the call this time around, they should be proud for their fight. It's not their fault. Just wasn't the quality that we needed. That we wanted.
Shouts Diego Luna, bro. Diego Luna killed it.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of guys who made their case for the World Cup. Matt Freese, for sure. And I'm pretty happy that the rest of the country sees it now. Yeah. We all say it to everyone. We're like, we've known this is possible.
Exactly.
Now you guys know, regardless of what Freeze's future is, at least we're developing players like our children that are going to do good to the world. And
yeah. I mean, we already have so many representatives in the different age groups in the national team. So it's quite natural. I think Matt Freese was bound to happen, especially after the last 2-3 seasons he's been having. It was bound to happen anyway.
Philadelphia Union, player, hater,
you've been robbed.
Turn your head around.
You know what I mean?
You've been robbed.
Just to wrap up, and just to put a nice little bow on that, right? That moment that everyone was talking about, Alonso Martínez gives him a nice little wink. Matt Freese, hams it up. But I think that was just something from, straight off the training ground, right? So these guys must be shooting penalties, Alonso Martínez must be shooting so many penalties at Matt Freese.
Oh, they do all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
What's funny? The reviews that I've seen for like the U.S., who was it? CBS Golazo. The review they did was, Jimmy Conrad, one of my favorite podcasts, Jimmy Conrad, Charlie Davies, Tony Miola. They said that, and it was obvious that every other penalty that was taken by Costa Rica, Freese had a hand on it, or went the right way, or blocked. And the only one that he didn't do that with was against his own teammate, Alonso Martínez.
And I mean, Alonso Martínez is just a class striker. I mean, I think that's something that, I think he also makes his case that, Costa Rica qualifies. I mean, he has to be on that roster.
Oh, yeah, he'll go to the World Cup. If they qualify, he'll go to the World Cup, yeah.
He definitely has to be. He's making his own case. I mean, he's like, something? It's funny because Alonso Martínez, the name came out of nowhere. And then now he's proven to be on number 9, and, he's just doing it week in and week out. He's doing it for his national team. It's like, he's a hidden gem, man. And I think you kind of have to give credit, Nico. I know you don't want to hear this. We kind of have to give credit where credit is due on that one. It shouts David Lee on that Alonso Martínez signing. I think that's one. A broken clock is right twice a day.
I will shit on him all day, but when he's right, he's right. Yeah. Now let's talk about my best fucking friend, my boy David Lee. Get over here, you motherfucker, you. So we signed this kid, Nicolas Hernandez, from a La Liga 2 side, the second division, which is fire in Spain. That's basically better than most leagues. Side Elche.
Mm-hmm.
Elche. And he's 25. He's not 18. So David Lee.
Yeah, that's a big applaud. You're proud of your life.
You finally, you figured it out. These kids ain't it, bro.
And I think he's going to provide value at that position.
Jovan,
Maxi can't do it on his own.
Jovan was the final straw for David Lee. He was like, nah, I can't do this shit no more.
And I mean, it's a signing we need. Of course, doing some research. He plays in number 10. That's his main spot. I know it's been said he's a left back, left mid. For Elche, he's played it in the middle as an attacking midfielder and on the wing sometimes. Mm-hmm. But it seems to be that he's much more attacking. So this is finally the relieving Maxi the way we've always wanted to. Mm-hmm. He had decent record as well last season. He helped promote Elche back into La Liga. Funny enough, he's actually going to leave them when he promoted them. And he played in La Liga before, they went down in 23-24. He had a good amount of stats as well last season. I think a combination of 8 goals, 10 assists, which is 18 and 34. That's decent contribution. And he promoted them. So he helped promote them. So
I'm happy. I'm happy.
So it's the signing we need, guys. The signing we need.
Keep it up, kid.
Mm-hmm. We need a couple more signings, but this is on the right track.
I'll take it.
I'll take a quality left back signing, and I'll take another number 9.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
think we do need a number 9. Yeah, that's actually
And I'm sure he'll be announced soon, but he can't play anyway until July 24th. So regardless,
and hopefully there's no visa issues. And
that's best case scenario, guys. So regardless, you won't be seeing him on the pitch these next couple games. Speaking of next couple games, this weekend we play against CLT Clit FC Charlotte.
Oh man,
R-rated show.
What?
Okay,
you
were saying Charlotte, yeah. So we play Charlotte, and they're 10th place. So again, we cannot lose to a team below us. We have to get it together because that is a trend.
Yes, we can, Cesar. Let me show you something.
Well, just to remind everybody, we now
but
currently.
We should definitely not.
We're currently sitting in 7th place with 20 matches played, 31 points, 1 point above them sorry ass motherfuckers from across the river.
Oh boy.
Fuck the Rebels.
I hope they see our pigeon tomorrow.
I hope they do. I hope they all line up in Sumatra Park.
How do you guys honestly feel about that? And how do you? And you know what I think is funny? I think it's funny that the team is like our unofficial match. At this point, you guys are making it flagrant. It's painfully obvious that eventually, guys, no matter what they say now, that is coming down the hatch. I promise.
And again, I mean, we've told people, listen, if you didn't like it, you had to answer that survey and tell the team we don't need a mascot. It is what it is now, but what I think about it, Nico, like you just asked me, this is what I think. I'm going this tomorrow, the semifinal, over watching that pigeon go through the Hudson because I cannot be bothered. He's going to be the mascot. It is what it is. I'll be watching something important, something special.
I mean, personally, I did answer the survey, and I just said, hey, listen, we, focus on the product on the field. Make some key signings. That's going to be way more important than unveiling some pigeon mascot that y'all have been trying to push out there for the last 4 or 5 years. I mean, listen, I don't mind pigeons. I don't mind it. But a mascot, that's corny. That's just me.
1,000%.
And not only that, it's like this is now a way for them to make fun of us even more.
Wait, so I love how that's
even bigger target on the back.
Oh, the only thing a pigeon's good for is shitting on people, and we can shit on the Red Bulls all we want. But
I love the fact that this is how they promote it. Oh, that's great! Like that's just
man, but it's hilarious. I mean, I do like the effort they put into the campaign.
It's funny. I'll give them that.
Listen, you can give me a pigeon. Just give me consistent signings and consistent
if we get a mascot pigeon and you're telling me we're gonna be in the MLS Cup contention picture for the next couple of years, bro, give me 3 of them.
Yeah,
give me 3 of them.
Exactly.
Listen, if the play on the field is good, I could give a fuck about a pigeon, whether it's there or not. But everyone getting so upset about it. Get over it, bro.
All right. So talking about the play on the field, what are your predictions, guys, for the game against Charlotte this Saturday?
We're gonna lose. We're gonna win. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if we lose, but 1-0. If we're lucky.
Given their current form, I mean, guys, they've only won 1 match in their last 5. That was against
they're in bad form.
They're in bad form right now. So I think we're in just a bit better form than they are right now. So of course, I mean, I'm expecting 3 points. I'm not giving a score prediction because I have been awful on those this season. So,
and I'm going to be a bit positive. I'm usually not positive for away games because but I'll be positive. I think we have a good mojo going on. I think Pascal Janssen gave him the hair, the hair dryer treatment and yelled at them after Montreal, especially since he wasn't there. So I think we'll win. I don't know how much we'll win by, but we'll win.
No, for sure. I mean, it's definitely possible, but just nothing we've done on the road, unfortunately, this season, except Toronto, has showed me that we are capable of doing anything on the road. So we shall see, but honestly, I'm not looking forward to it, but looking forward to something in the future. We have some stadium updates. So a sideline stand has actually been built with structural beams.
Oh my God.
The scaffolding has been taking off the housing built on the corner of Ruzy and Seaver. The buildings in the newly extended Willets Point Boulevard, which has not yet been open for the public. The extension of Willets Point Boulevard will include a bike lane as well. And
so just for context, guys, that stand or those stairs that they're building, that looks like it's going to be the supporters side. And now that makes sense. Since it's not open to the public, it's easier to just build it there. And then you go to the other side of the stadium where it's like the cube and all that. But this is exciting.
Yeah, man. It's you know something. As soon as I saw those stairs, I was like, "Oh man!" I just imagined myself walking up those stairs, getting to my seat, getting to the Capitol.
Literally, that's gonna be the stairs we walk up on.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful. I mean, you know, listen, as the days go by, and you know, you absorb more and more of this stuff on social media, right? It's just been amazing to watch because this is the home. This is gonna be our home for however long it's gonna be our home, right? And just watching it built, you know, watching it getting built. I mean, that's something that. I know that a lot of NYC fans, you know, they share. Look at that! Oh my God, I can see myself running up them stairs. You know,
I cannot wait to stumble up and down.
This is what we've been waiting for. Listen, we followed this club. This is the time.
I might jump off.
No, you don't.
I might jump off the fucking steps. I'm so excited,
wilding, bro. What are you gonna do? So, you know, how do you expect that to come out? Come on.
Yeah, guys, whenever you're sad, depressed, or whatever. Just take a little tour on the 7 train between, Village Point City Field, to Flushing, on the Flushing bound, or either way, and you're gonna see that beauty.
I think it's a good time to take a field trip. Stop by.
Yeah, if you're on the highway.
You know, so take a lot of pictures, guys, because you know when this place opens up, you know you're gonna have a lot of memories. So definitely, I really feel like this is gonna be something that. We're just going to cherish. This is going to be our home. And guys, I mean, I think we had spoken about this a couple of weeks ago. I know I spoke to you about it, Cesar, but let's treat it like it's our home. You know, this stadium opens up. Let's treat it like it's our home.
Yep.
In more ways than one, you know, so let's appreciate what the club has given us, you know, and let's really
I think what will help is that, what will help is, like, for example, it's going to be open to the public. I know they plan on doing, sitting in the nights? I don't know, sitting in the community, but they're going to have parts of the stadium open for you to go eat, for you to come, like, you know, basically the neighborhood. Wow. You can't go into the stadium, but for it to be a gathering place in the neighborhood. So that's going to be an amazing thing.
Yeah, and I think that's the greatest part about the stadium is that it's going to be a community resource. Yeah. That to me is the greatest appeal to.
What a way to make it home and back.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is it. And there's a team with team from the city. Yo, Gritty Cheese is just loving it, bro.
Bro, he had the sense of humor of a 2-year-old, man. 12-year-old.
And he just put mad emphasis on it. That's what made it funny.
It was. Come on, guys. We have our moments. So definitely. And hey, guys. I mean. We got a couple minutes left, so definitely, Club World Cup doing its thing. Shouts to the semifinals and out of MetLife.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people planning on heading out.
Cup.
So definitely, shouts to y'all.
I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there for Chelsea and
enjoy everyone who's going. I'll be at work, and make sure, guys, wear a jacket, poncho, whatever. Stay dry because it is gonna be raining.
Yeah, but anybody going out to the Club World Cup, enjoy that. It's a historic moment for us, for soccer in America. We're gonna have 2 semifinals and a final in our area, and I'll definitely be there. I'll try to make the final.
Teams in the whole world, and some of the biggest teams in the whole world. So it's gonna be a really sick moment.
Yeah,
all eyes will be on me.
Yeah, like Nico said, stay dry. It's gonna be raining a lot this week.
Yeah, so if you go out there, stay dry. Like that's gonna suck. It's supposed to.
That's the thing about MetLife. It has no covering. Either sun or rain.
Deluge or drizzle, man. It's gonna be bad. But definitely shouts to everybody who's gonna go out and enjoy that.
Yep. And this has been again, guys. Sorry for the hiatus, but. We're about to be back in action now. Everyone's kind of in the swing of things. So we'll catch you guys next time. This is the NYC Nobodies, and we are out.
Later, y'all.
Take care, guys.
Shouts to y'all for listening. Peace. Shouts to y'all. Take care.